Hey, beautiful people. What's going on? It's your girl, Linda S. of the Bodacious Lifestyle Coach. And tonight I want to talk about a topic that is near and dear to my heart because this is where I was once upon a time. I want to talk about how to live your best life after 50, even if you feel like you're too old and it's too late, because it happens. And I also want to let you know that if you would like to do a deep dive in this and really get to the crux of what it is that have you feel this way, then I want you to join me in my 10-day masterclass, Ignite Your Life After 50 masterclass, taking place December 29th through November 29th. Lord have mercy. It is the brain fog and it's a little late. And I have my margarita. November 29th through December 10th. I'm going to put the link over here. midlifemojosession.com. Mojosession.com. I don't know if you can pin the comments in YouTube. I'm doing better. I'm getting on YouTube and doing these lives. But that is the link right there. Listen, one of the reasons why I wanted to talk about this is because I'm a 58-year-old woman, right? And I am a life coach and I coach Black women over 50. And one of the things that I have noticed amongst a lot of my clients is this sense of life passing them by, this sense of, oh my gosh, Linda, I'm too old and it's too late. I can't really live my dreams. And I'm like, where does that come from? Who told you that? Who told us that? Why is it that we're encouraged to dream? It's almost like it's the thing to do when we're younger, say from about 5 to 30, maybe. We're encouraged to dream. It's expected of us. It's what everybody's doing. We don't think there's anything weird about it. And let me know in the comments if you are picking up what I'm putting down. Let me know if you agree with that. Like between 5 and 30 is when we're supposed to dream. And then anything after that, it's like we're just stuck. We're just going to hang in there. We're just going to move with wherever we are. And nothing else is going to keep us from deviating from that, right? We tend to downshift after a certain point in our life. Hey, Lisa, what's happening? Y'all, let me know if you've ever felt no shame, no blame, no condemnation, none of that. But let me know if you've ever felt like life was passing you by, because I'm going to tell you a story. And again, I want you to join me. I have a 10-day Ignite Your Life After 50 masterclass going down. There's a lot of people who ask me, Linda, you do these masterclasses, but you really need to do one, toward the end of the year. This is my last masterclass of the year. It's the holiday season version so that y'all can get some momentum going into the new year, right? Because we always talking about, I'm living my best life. I'm living my life like it's golden, but I want you to keep it real. Look at your life. Does your life look like it's golden? Does your life look like it's representing the best of you? Because when you think about the best of you, right? Not good, but the best. Yes, Lisa, listen, if you are not registered, I want you to go to midlifemojosession.com. I've pinned it in the comments. Come on through, Queen. When I tell you, I'm not here to blow my own horn, but since I am here, I'm going to give myself a clap. I am damn good at what I do. I'm not just saying that. You need to experience the Lindaology of all of this, right? Because here's the thing, ladies. Let's just be clear. We probably got more years behind us than in front of us, right? And you got to ask yourself, what are you going to do with the rest of the years that you have left? Whine or win? Listen, I'm going to say that again. Whine or win. Some of us are whining about crow's feet, hair getting gray, dry coochie, saggy boobs, big stomach, flat booty. I'm saying that's superficial stuff. I'm talking about what is your heart's desire? What is that thing that you said that you would do years ago. But now, hey, Virginia, now you are downshifting in your life. Why? Who told you that? What's going on, Virginia? Who told you that? We have got to reprogram our minds. It's almost like having Windows 95, right? Some of us are operating on Windows 95 and we done had like 10, 15, 20 updates since then. We are living the Windows 95 version of ourselves when we should be Windows Millennium or whatever it is right now. That's where we should be. And so during the Ignite Your Life After 50 10-day masterclass going down at midlifemojosession.com, we're going to do a deep dive into some of these fears that we have, some of these things that are keeping us stuck, some of these things that will not allow us to live the life on our vision board. We keep going to vision board parties year after year after year after year after year. Same pictures, same vision, ain't nothing happening. Same thing, same vision, ain't nothing happening. Yes, Virginia, the reprogram them, honey. We got to do it. We've watched our mamas do it. We watched our grandmamas do it. And some of us were blessed enough to watch our great grandmas doing the same thing, not stepping out of line, not breaking outside the box, not pushing the envelope. It's time to do something different. It is time to do something different. And it is our prime time to shine. We've been on this earth a while. We've been beat up by life. We've had some trials, but we've also had some triumphs. But for some reason, we like to stay stuck in the trial part of life. So let me tell you that how you can live your life like it's golden after 50, even if you think you're too old and it's too late. Well, the first thing you got to do is you got to investigate what's going on. This is my Ignite process, my Ignite method. The I stands for investigate. Investigate. Really look around and see what's working in your life and what's not working in your life. Then the G in Ignite is you got to have the guts to do something about it. See, a lot of us know our life sucks, or our life isn't really where we want it to be, or our life is lacking, or there's this gap from where we are to where we want to be. There's this gap in the middle. We know that. We are very much aware of that, but we ain't doing nothing about it. So the G in the Ignite series or the Ignite system or the Ignite process, whatever you want to call it, is gain the guts to go for what it is that you want to do. All right. Now, the N is non-negotiable. Once you investigate, once you gain the guts and see what's going on, you can't negotiate with it. This is non-negotiable. When you are trying to change your life, when you're trying to take your life to the next level, you have got to be non-negotiable about it, which means come what may, whatever is in your way, you've got to move through that. You got to move through it, go around it, dig under it, go over it, but we cannot stay stuck. Absolutely not going to happen, period. So we investigated. Now we realize we got to gain the guts to do what it is that we know we're supposed to do. Very few of us really are stuck. I actually hate that word stuck. No, I don't hate it because I don't really hate anything, but I don't like the word stuck because stuck implies that you cannot move. And yes, you can. You can move. You choose not to move because you're more comfortable staying stuck and stagnant than you are the possibility of moving through that, right? Peep gang, did you hear what I just said? You're more comfortable being stuck and stagnant. You would rather be there than take the chance to upgrade your life, to step into your next level life. And that's another thing. We can always choose something different. We always have the power of choice. So you got to investigate. Then you got to gain the guts to do what it is that you came up with during your investigation process. Then you got to become non-negotiable. You got to become non-negotiable. How many of you are non-negotiable? Are you living a non-negotiable life? Or are you living a life where sometimes you were committed, sometimes not so much, sometimes you did what you were supposed to do, sometimes not so much? See, that's not a non-negotiable way of looking at things, right? Then you got to use your imagination. The next I, we're spelling out the Ignite process. I, investigation. G, gain the guts. N, become non-negotiable. The next I is imagine. You've got to imagine. When y'all doing these vision boards, we cannot just be cutting and pasting. When we're putting that stuff on that poster board, we've got to be imagining this life that we want to live. But here's the part that nobody talks about. I've been to a lot of vision board parties. I will be giving one at the first of the year, going to a lot of these vision board parties. But y'all, let me tell you this. A lot of people, imagination is dried up. They haven't used their imagination in so long that they can't even think outside of the box, let alone get outside of the box. So, imagination. How's your imagination muscle? Do you need to tone up your imagination muscle? Is it flabby? Is it out of shape? You got to get your imagination on. And then you got to take charge of your life. I'm spelling out the IGNITE process, the IGNITE formula. I'll go over it again. And this is some of the things we're going to deep dive in my IGNITE Your Life After 50 10-day masterclass experience. So then you got to take charge of your life. And then lastly, but not least, is you got to live your life with enthusiasm. Enthusiasm. Who wants to write down the IGNITE process? The I stands for investigate. You've got to investigate what is working in your life and what is not working in your life. That's the first lesson. That's the first tip in the IGNITE process. I stands for investigate. The G stands for gain the guts. Once you come up with what you need to do, you got to do it. And the reason why so many of you are not doing it because you don't have the guts. You scared to death. So you got to gain the guts to do what you need to do, right? So I is investigate, G is guts. N is it's got to become non-negotiable. What you want must become non-negotiable because ain't nobody got time to be second guessing. We ain't got time to second guess. We don't know how long we gonna be here. Hey, Katrina, we don't know how long we're gonna be here. Who's gonna write down in the comments, y'all? This is called participation. I know it's a little late, but it's Friday and we ain't dead yet. Come on. I in the IGNITE process, I'm teaching you something. I'm teaching you how to get your life back on track, even if you think you're too old and it's too late. IGNITE system. I investigate what's going on with you, what's happening in your world, what's happening in your thoughts. G, now that you know what's happening, you got to gain the guts to do what you need to do to create the life that you desire and deserve. N, it's got to be non-negotiable. All this wishy-washy, that's why your life is wishy-washy and not on solid, firm foundation because you're not on solid, firm foundation. So you got to IGNITE. You got to investigate. You got to gain the guts to do what you need to do. But y'all not going to write the stuff down. Y'all, see, I don't even be on YouTube that much. I'm trying to get back on YouTube. I want y'all to let people know that I'm here on YouTube. I'm going to start doing more YouTube. A girl between my Facebook group, Bodacious Black Women Over 50. I've got the Masterclass private group going on. I've got Bodacious Black Woman going on. I got Instagram, so I need to get something that's going to allow me when I go live, like it can broadcast out to Instagram, to my Facebook group, to my Facebook personal page. I know they got something like that. I'm just going to figure it out, right? But the process is talking again about the 10-day masterclass experience going down November 29th through December 10th for Bodacious Black Women Over 50 who are sick and tired of being stuck, who know that there's more for them, but maybe you don't know what more looks like, who are ready to bet on yourself. Like you've been kind of betting on everybody else all your life, and you like, you know what? I think it's time for me to bet on me. It's that's what this masterclass is going to teach you how to do. So investigate, gain the guts, become non-negotiable, exercise your imagination, y'all. Some of us, our imagination is just it's in the pits. Like I talk to people during my calls and I'm like, okay, so tell me what are some of your goals? And they can't even tell me what their goals are. I said, okay, tell me what does your ideal life look like? They can't even tell me what their ideal life looks like. And that's because you got to exercise your imagination muscle. It's a muscle like anything else. If you don't go to the gym and get your workout on or work on your booty or do your arms, then you'll have flab like me under here, just shaking and baking. I don't even like to clap because this is it just be going all kind of crazy. Well, your imagination does that too. It's a muscle. So you got to investigate what's going on with you. Gain the guts to do something about it. Become non-negotiable in your approach, right? Use your imagination. That's what we have it for. We got to use our imagination. Our imagination is going to take us out of that midlife rut. If you are in a rut, your imagination is the vehicle that you ride in. It's the dream mobile. You are riding in the dream mobile of imagination. That's how this stuff works. Yes, Lisa. So we're going to investigate. We're going to gain the guts to do something about what it is that we come up with through our investigation. It has to be non-negotiable. We're going to exercise our imagination. See, the imagination is the fuel that drives the dream mobile, okay? Imagination is the fuel that drives the dream mobile. And then that's going to allow you to take charge of your life. Once you investigate, once you gain the guts to do something about what it is that you come up with that's missing in your life, the gaps in your life, then you become non-negotiable. And you start to use your imagination to help you think your way out of this stinking thinking that you're too old and it's too late. Right? So then you're going to take charge and then you're going to live your life enthusiastically. No more of this getting along to go along. No more of this, how you doing? Oh, girls, it's all good. It could be worse. It could be better. How about that? It could be better. So again, in closing, I just want to say that in 10 days, during my 10-day masterclass experience, you can change your life. You can create a game plan. This 10 days could be a game changer for you. But like I always say, I can lead you to the water, but I will not make you drink. Like there's just certain things you just must be able to do. And so in this masterclass, you must be able to show up. You must be able to bet on you. You must be able to have faith in you. You must be able to trust you. And you must be able to bet on you. All right? So with that, I'm out. I hope to see you next week, the first Monday after Thanksgiving, November 29th through December 10th. Let's move. Let's stroll into 2022. Like, yes, we did this because you can do this. Even now at this stage and at this age. So ladies, thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe. If you have not subscribed, what are you doing? What are you doing? And let them know that Linda S. Husser is doing some things over here on YouTube, right? I'm trying to get my numbers up because I heard if you get 1,000 subscribers, you can go on YouTube on your cell. I'm always having to go on my laptop because I don't have 1,000 followers yet, but we're going to get there. We're going to get there. I'm just putting that out there. I'm not worried. We will get there. So with that in mind, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget about the midlifemojosession.com for the water park. And I'll see you. Did I say the water park? I am so crazy. Midlifemojosession.com, y'all. I want to see your beautiful face all up in the place because y'all, we can really live the life we want to live even now. I know sometimes you're like, oh Linda, I don't know. You really think? I know. I know. I know I've worked with too many women doing phenomenal things, and it's all here. Once we get out of our head and get into action, it's a wrap. It is a wrap. I can guarantee you that. If Cicely Tyson could be 96 years old, still crushing the game, y'all realize Cicely Tyson died walking in her purpose, living her dream. She was on her book tour, y'all. That was the first book she'd ever written, and she basically wrote that what at 95. We found out that she had a daughter. Who knew that Cicely had a daughter? She got some stuff off her chest, got it out there. And on her tour, she died, y'all. That's how we can go out. We can go out loving what we do, crushing this thing called life. We can crush it, but we got to show up and do the work. I hope to see you at my Ignite Your Life After 50 Masterclass. And if not, I'm still going to love you. You'll get to one because I have them about every 8 weeks. You might not make this one for whatever reason. For whatever reason, you know how we be giving ourselves those excuses. It's really fear. Because we do it at 8 p.m. So even if you're on the West Coast, that's 5 o'clock. You could take lunch early. You could just listen while you riding, driving in the car. Now don't be looking at the Zoom, but you could just have it listening, right? Where you can listen. So that's it, y'all. Thank you. Have a happy Friday, and I'll talk to you soon. Don't forget, midlifemojosession.com. It's pinned in the comments so that you can come see what life could look like on the other side of 50. Yeah. I'm giving the gift of possibility this Christmas. That's what I'm giving. The gift of possibility. All right. Peace. You're welcome, Lisa. Thank you for the kind words.